Travis Kelce here on the Rich Eisen Show. It was your third year in the league, 2015, the last time the Chiefs took the field as a sub-500 team, as you did Sunday in Philadelphia. How did you guys handle the week of, I'm sure, everybody says that they try to keep the negativity out of the building, but the conversation of, maybe the Chiefs have been figured out. Maybe this is a team that is ripe for finally being taken down in the AFC after winning the conference the last 2 years. How did that conversation sit from the outside world in your building, Travis?
Yeah, I think for the most part we have a great leadership, and it starts with Coach Reid presenting us with a challenge on Tuesday to make sure that we're all focused and we're not, falling astray. We're staying locked in with the goal at hand, and this past week was the Philadelphia Eagles, and finding a way to, make ourselves come out with a win on Sunday. And it's just throughout the work week. And I think, a lot of guys, it matters to them in the building. And that's the biggest thing is that when you got the guys where that it matters to them, they want to come in and fix the problems, it keeps a good momentum. It keeps a good chemistry going on in the building that we're working towards a goal at hand. And that's all we did. And sure enough, we practiced our tails off. Last week, I felt like I had probably 2 or 3 training camp practices. I mean, I was out there drenched in sweat, just trying to get the work in, and I know everybody else was. And that's just the mentality that you have to have. You can't panic. You can't let things, get out of hand. You have to make sure that and plus, if you look at the film, the first couple of weeks, it was a lot of mistakes done by us. Teams. I mean, granted, hats off to Baltimore and Los Angeles for getting the wins. I mean, I'm not going to take anything away from that, but there was turnovers, right? And then little stuff like drop passes and not getting open in routes. So things that we could clean up that could help us win were the deciding factors in my mind.
Well, again, I know you're not in their meeting rooms, but they are your teammates. The defense in particular has been the one. It's not just the turnovers of those 2 losses. It was the defense being susceptible. How have they handled the challenge so far on that front, Travis?
I mean, they're just coming. They're fighting. It's not effort. The teams we played have had good schemes, and we got to find ways to make the big plays when the opportunity presents itself. And I know those guys are going to keep fighting. They're going to keep figuring things out. Spags is over the years has been known for gradually getting better throughout the season, understanding his pieces more and more. And I'm sure that, we have great leadership, like I said, both on offense and defense and just in the building. So I know things are going to, keep getting better on both sides of the ball, knowing that, we weren't perfect as an offense this Sunday either.
Travis Kelce, 3-time All-Pro tight end, right here on the Rich Eisen Show, Mercedes-Benz Vans Hotline. How's Coach? How's he doing? I mean, what can you tell me?
He's fired up, man. He just became the first coach in NFL history to get 100 wins for two franchises.
That's right.
And that's a feat that, I mean, I don't know. I can barely even fathom that, man. He's just he's good, though. Health-wise, he came into the building, like I said, on Tuesday and presented us with a challenge and let everybody know that he was doing just fine and things were back to normal.
What do you mean he presented you with?
That's where we're at.
What do you mean he presented you with a challenge? What did he say? What can you tell me?
So every single week we have a new challenge at stake, a new team. He watches the film from last week, some sort of review. He'll talk to us about a review of last week, and then he'll talk to us where we're going moving forward and how we're going to attack the team that we have coming up.
Okay, team coming up is the Buffalo Bills. They're definitely gunning for you, and that's a very famous photograph from last year's AFC Championship Game post-game celebration for you was Stephon Diggs standing on the field there. I don't know if you saw that photograph. He was standing on the field there watching you guys celebrate. So they're balling that thing up, ready to come hit you in week number 5 in front of the whole country Sunday night. So what's your 2 cents on that defense that seems to be boat racing opponents right now, Travis?
Yeah, I mean, well, they're playing pretty stellar and lights out right now on offense over there in Buffalo. Stephon Diggs, I mean, I can put myself in those shoes. Losing a AFC Championship game, that's not easy stuff to see someone else get a trip to the Super Bowl. I've been in those shoes before, and I know how motivated it can make you. So we know we're going to get their best shot. I mean, there's a great football team, and I think Sunday night's going to be one heck of a fight.
Hey, you watched all the way to the end. Thanks for that. Watch more right here.